and I like this one really a lot.
Okay, Caro Kann tonight. You know our lecture on this one h3 always. On this one you can play d4, you can play d3. Let's go with d3. Bishop d2. In case he goes bishop b4, you just go a3. I showed you this in the end of the lecture, that you should be playing like this. Oh, he wants to play. Let me just go with long castle. So if he's willing to take on to play d4, I take on b4 and I'm winning a piece. Here I just want a bishop pair. So let me take on f6. I don't see why would he give up a pawn like this. He takes. Rook e1 to play rook e6. But I don't have rook e6. I want to play bishop h5 here. I'm expecting rook c8. Rook c8, bishop h5, knight e5, queen e6, king f8, queen takes. Bishop, rook c8, bishop h5, knight e5, queen e6, king d8, queen d5. So he can play like this. Okay. Let's just go with queen h5. Let's just go with... Should I play rook e6 or queen e6? Choose. Choose the right one. And now connect your rooks. And I expect of this guy to be polite. Exactly. Caro Kann. Okay. On Caro Kann we play two knights. You know our approach here. On knight f6 you always play e5 and you bring the knight back to e2. You know the analysis from our lectures. Now you bring this knight on f4 for example, but on g3 was good enough. Play bishop to d3 and go here. If they take, I'm just gonna come up with some nasty trick, knight e6. So if he goes and takes, I'll have a discovered check. If he goes with this move, you just tell him, okay man, I believe it's time to say goodbye. Okay, he goes with this. It's time for one more nasty check. Let me go check here. Let me give you a check, baby. King b8. On this one, I just go with this one. Let's go with rook takes c. Let's go with b4. Olin, and this was a nice Caro Kann game. Let's go. My next opponent is some American guy, and he plays Caro Kann. Let's go. Tonight's Caro Kann. We did this in our lecture, and after this knight g3, this guy should learn the theory. If he goes like this, we should go with h3. When he takes take, and if he plays queen d5, I would play queen b3. I'm just reminding you on the lines that I taught you in our lectures. Okay, bishop c4, castle short. What kind of advantage do I have? By the way, this guy is an FM. I got a bishop here. He's got a very solid position. I'll put one rook on the open file. I'll put my rook on b3 in order not to give him queen d5, because in Caro Kann when they play that, that's a very annoying experience, because they all look for a tough position to crack, and usually it's very difficult to crack this kind of things. Oh, it's a 3-minute game. So let me see my rating in 3-minute. Okay, I gotta check and remind myself of these ratings because I haven't played an ICC for a while. Place the rook on the, you know, right into the center on the open file. Go with the h4 because I'm willing to break, and now an important accuracy, and I play like this, and he wants to exchange, and Big Maya says no, not this time. Now I'll take it. Now I'll place my let's just say I place my bishop on c2. I want to play queen to d3. I forgot this move, completely forgot about this move, and this is what gives him like a big chance to do something in this game. I completely forgot about this, unfortunately, and now I might even suffer. Let me just go with knight e6. He has to play like rook e7 or that one. What a bad blunder I made there. Sometimes it's very difficult to play and to explain. That's a skill. Knight e4. Let me kick that queen away. He's gonna play queen f4, but yeah, he didn't go for that. Let me just go bishop b3 so I can take that knight on d5 and simplify this game a little bit. Let me just go here. My plan is to open the c file, to go after this pawn, and afterwards to come up with some tactics if possible. This knight on e4 was a good piece. Let me just, I can't trade the queens off, that's the problem. Now I'm focusing on this weakness. Okay, this is nice. This is nice because now c6 clearly become a weakness. Okay, if I take and take everything, let me just take there. Let me just take that. The question is, should I take on d5 immediately? I guess not. Now I should take, because now I saved the tempo, and now I'm completely winning.
Check.
And now I'm completely winning. Let's go. Just push it, baby. Just push it, baby. Let's go, baby. I need like 1, 2, 3 moves. This is first. Oh, he forgot about check. Man, what are you doing? What's happening with you, Mr. FM? Okay, I just showed you some nice endgame skills in this one. Out of the opening, I was slightly better, mainly thanks to the bishop here. Then I blundered. That's a part of Blitz games, but then I showed him some nice Blitz skills. Let's go e4. 2 knights against Caro Kann, against the same guy. Playing h3. Playing d3 here. Idea is g4, bishop d2, and those stuff. If this happens, you should be playing and put your knight back like this. And now let's go with g4. Because I want to kick this knight away to, at some point, threaten f7. Going here, if he plays bishop b4, a3 should be enough. Let me just kick this knight away. Okay, I don't care. If he takes, I can even take by king, so it's not a big deal. Let me just go there. Bishop d2, rook b, bishop d2, queen b2, rook c1, for example, queen a3, and then g6. But what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this? I don't see anything wrong. Just put the king back to d1 and get a nice game. Nothing to be afraid of. Now I want to connect these pawns with f4. Ooh! Knight is trapped. I like 2 knights against Caro Kann. And you guys? King goes to d1. Everything looks fine. And say goodbye to your lady. Play some of our gambits from our lectures. 2 knights opening. People like to play Caro Kann, they think they're too solid, but we're going to use what we had in our lecture. This is called Caro Kann 2 knights. They cannot take the queen because of bishop f7 mate. Now I like when they play like, okay, bishop d6, you just play d4. It's a normal thing. They go like this. If they go c5, you just take. When they play like this, you can put your rook on e1. They do not threaten anything. I just put my rook on the open file. Okay, I'll bring my knight back to f3 because he weakened with f6 his king, his light squares. And now I'm just getting ready for some stuff. Let's go with a4. Looks good enough. Let me just take on e6. I believe he probably forgot about this one. And you know what? I don't like the fact that my back rank is undefended. So let's go with bishop d2. Okay, no big deal, man. If bishop e4, bishop d2. And then I play bishop d5, bishop d2, knight d2, he takes d5. I don't know, I mean, I don't like what he does in this game. I know that he tries his best, but sometimes that's just not enough. We just take on b5. I really don't know what is he trying to do. Okay, I can play c4, kicking that piece away with tempo. I can play g3, in which case his bishop is not so good on b5 anymore. Okay, let me just chase that knight away. If he plays rook e8 without any thinking, I'll just play queen e8. Yeah.
Check.
Should I take and play? Yes, I should take. Now he can play c5 because of rook b5. I want to play rook a8. You should never give up like 2 rooks for a queen. Let me just go there and get into completely winning position because I'm up a piece. Okay, this was very poorly played by this guy. Now he even have poor behavior playing against Big Butcher Nemaya and he doesn't want to resign. And now we're going to torture this guy. I'm going to promote as many queens as possible. That's what happens to losers.
Check.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. He's probably hoping to win on time. Let's go. Everything is defended. I cannot blunder anything. And now just torture is coming.
Black resign.
Let's go 2 knights Caro Kann. You know how, oh, Mindana variation. We go with this one, d3. And let's go with g4. Who's this unknown FM? Christian Machidon. Okay, let's go with h4. h5. Long castles. Knight goes back to b1. Knight goes to a3. Knight goes to c4. I can take on g6 and take here, and I can go with bishop e2 for example and rook h1 there. Now I want to kick this knight away with tempo. Let me just go with the rook h1, then I'll kick it away. believe he wants to play g5, so we gotta do g5 ourselves first. Put a rook down, and now I'm threatening f4 followed by rook f7. My initial idea in this position has to be able to use the bishop pair somehow, kicking the bishop away, repositioning my bishop to a better place. I'm so much better here. I want to play bishop e4, queen f3, threatening on g6, f7, pressuring knight on c6. Let's just go there. I can play rook h8, queen g2. I just have to find some tactics to break here. a3 here. Queen on f3, so I can threaten both to take. What if I penetrate in that position? Let me just solidify myself to see his real intentions. If this, okay. Rook g8, penetrating from the file. Also my bishop is controlling like the whole board very convincingly. Queen h8, looks good enough. Wanna take by queen, and f7 pawn is gonna be hanging. I also wanna take on c6, and he will have to take by pawn, because this is what you have to do in positions like this. Your bishop on e4 is a very strong piece as long as it stands there. Okay, penetrating a little bit. He has to play knight c6, then I take on f7, and he's falling apart. That was very nice way to win this game positionally. I like the way I play this game. At some point I believe I had better way to play it. Don't know how and don't know when, but probably I had something a little bit better. I gotta take this. Oh, he wants endgame. Are you sure, man? Let me just go here, penetrating here. Going with a4, a5, b3, and then I'm gonna eventually take the pawn on c6. So let's just go here. Actually, let me just go with this. I can take here, right? To play Caro Kann, so let's crush his, you know, like confidence in Caro Kann. So he played bishop g4 all these games. Let's go with d3. He seems to have problems against this line. Here I like knight e2 if I can choose the way to play it. And now I want to go g4, g5. g4, g5 will give me some space here. Should be playing long castle, because our plan is anyways to go with that. Okay, here we want to push these pawns. He wants to go on the king's side. It's gonna be a pretty wild game. I remember how Karyakin lost to young, what's his name, Russian kid, an extremely strong and young Russian kid, Esipenko. So queen e6 check. Let's go with rook h7. This guy has to work on his Caro Kann. We're definitely going to break his confidence.
Caro Kann 2 knights. You know how much we like this opening. h3, and we always go with, this is Mendino variation, and you just go with bishop d2 and then start pushing your pawns. Who's gonna stop my pawns? Who's gonna stop this attack? Just playing bishop e2 so I can move my queen and push h5 afterwards. d4, I just bring my knight back to b1, and via a3 it's gonna go on. Okay, I have to do it here. I'm attacking his rook, so h5 is next. Definitely I am happy with my opening. Oh my goodness. I had the bishop for free on g7. Look at this. Woo! I missed it. That's what happens when you want to talk all the time and explain and also tease these guys a little bit. Okay, so he wants to take on c3 and to destroy me. I'll play queen f3 to attack on f7. He has to play rook f8. He can't make castle. Okay. Let me just go queen h3. So in case he makes long castle, I'll play bishop f7, queen e6 and win that knight. I also want to push some d4. But everything is now stupid. I'm threatening, by the way, queen e6. But just like I said, I had queen g7 and he was about to resign the game. But it doesn't matter. I'm just proving that this game and this position against the Mindanao variation is like one of the most special variations against Caro Kann. Okay, I mean, I should be going with e takes, bishop g6, knight g6. Let me just take here. Go with knight b5. He's gonna jump somewhere. Let me just go rook e1. I'm not sure what did I play. Can I go rook e6, f takes, queen e6, king b8? It doesn't work. I was supposed to put my queen on f3 and to avoid long castle at all costs. Now he even has a nice game. Let me put my king in safety. Knight e5. For some reason I can fill that move. Which basically brings, yeah, exactly. But it brings him nothing because now I'm threatening this bishop. And now I'll get tempo. No big deal. Now I'm threatening a7 and knight on g6. Let me just grab that pawn on a7. Let me just go with queen check first and then queen a4. I misplaced his queen as well. Next move will be knight b5. Let's go with knight b5. I hit his bishop, dark square bishop there. But let me just first move the knight. Okay. I'll give check. By the way, he threatens mate here. So I gotta defend it with the bishop c1. Next move will be f5 followed by f6. And all you do here, you just use the power of the bishop pair. Let's go with rook h7. Let's go here to take on f7. Just defend everything. Let's just trade the queens off because I got a bishop pair advantage. Defend it. Move it here. No big deal. I went here so I can play next move c3. Okay, that's why I did it. Okay. Let me just go there. I guess I'm not sure why did he give it up. Because I have this one. Knight g5, I have rook e8. I'm threatening rook e8, bishop e3 check. I'm running rook e8, rook c8, bishop f4. That's the one. This is the one, baby. Let's take it. And let's go here. Now I'm threatening mate. How is he going to defend the power of the bishops? This is what we like.